Hi, this is Misha. Got something a little unique and interesting here with a lot of history behind it. A cardboard, or not a cardboard, an old wooden box, of course. Now this is something you don't see all that often. This is a legitimate World War II American GI, specifically a Naval Reserve officer, bringback from the war. Inside we have an Arisaka rifle itself. Very late war, we'll get into that in a minute. We have an earlier style Type 30 bayonet, which was the standard bayonet they used from the original Type 30 Arisaka all the way to the end of the war. And we have bringback documents. Yeah, I don't know which way they are, but you get the idea. Paperwork with the guy's name and everything on them. So this is the box he shipped it home in. It says soldier's gift on it. It's kind of neat that he just, instead of taking the bolt out of the gun, he cut a notch in the top. Now, so not only is this a interesting bringback gun with some authenticity behind it, the gun itself is quite unique. If you look on the side here, this is from the Toyo Kogyo arsenal, which was located in the Hiroshima prefecture of Japan. It is a Series 35, that factory's final series, which they began in March of 1945. And it is serial number 55,901. That is significant because the highest known serial number is 56,658. So it was less than 1,000 from the end. It is estimated that the factory was producing about 200 or 250 rifles per day in July and August. That dates this rifle to either August 2nd or August 3rd, 1945. This is significant because on August 6th, at around 7 a.m., America dropped the first atomic weapon on the city of Hiroshima. So not far from the factory where this gun was made, and since it was only made a few days earlier, it was either still at the factory in a crate, waiting to be shipped out, or at most was in an army depot near Hiroshima. So this gun was there. I find that very fascinating. It's clear the American serviceman picked it up there. It has an intact chrysanthemum. All serial numbers do match. So he essentially picked this rifle up unused in Japan after the dropped. And it is an extremely late production Toyo Kogyo Series 35. Other than that, it's a pretty typical last ditch. Toyo Kogyo is known for having a higher standard at the end of the war, at least relative to Nagoya, Kokura, and others. They just put a little more time into fit and finish. That's not to say this is a beautiful gun. It definitely shows late war features and even quite a few tool marks. But if you compare it to a Series 12 or late Series 11 Nagoya or a later 25 Series Kokura, it is a better looking gun. Actually still quite smooth. Decent trigger. For a late war gun, it's actually really pretty well done. I just found this interesting. It has provenance. It's been in a collection for the last 30 years or so. It's just come out and it came into the store. We've had it up on Gunbroker, and I thought before it goes into a new home, we would just shoot a short little video on it for posterity and just to show off something I think is super neat. The bayonet it comes with isn't really proper for a late war gun. It has the hooked quillion and metal scabbard, which are earlier features. It also has the fuller groove. So this bayonet was one he just probably picked up. It was probably just around. He picked a bayonet up to go with it. That said, the bring back paperwork does mention a bayonet in the box. So yeah, it's a reasonable, safe assumption that this is the bayonet he brought home with it, even if it's not a correct late war style. I wouldn't split them up because they've been together a long time. Let me flip that around. This is how it came to me in the wooden box. Obviously, when I myself ship it out, I will put some more and try to protect it. Again, then when he shipped it, he had the handle just sticking out and had cut this notch in it. I don't know if he just didn't know how to remove a bolt from an Arisaka, or if he just didn't really care. But I just wanted to show this to you all. I thought it was interesting. Extremely late war, and this rifle was there when the bomb was dropped, and it was picked up by a serviceman probably a month or so later after the war ended, and it was shipped home by him. So a lot of history, both with the rifle and the person who brought it home. You know, in the comments below, I'd really love to hear if anyone else has late war bring back guns with some authenticity, with some provenance. It'd be really fun to discuss them here. If you like the video, please click like. If you like Japanese stuff, we have plenty of other Japanese videos, including other late war guns such as a Ropole and Naval Special and so on and so forth. If you liked the video and haven't already subscribed, we'd really appreciate it if you could do that as well. As always, this is Misha, and we'll catch you next time.